I keep hearing the phrase, when darkness falls in Canton. When darkness falls in Canton. That is bothersome for me. So I'm going to say this. I'm going to just give this a trigger warning and basically say viewer discretion advised before we even start, because I don't even know what's coming up. Since we had that second live stream last night where we were getting EVPs from an energy of John, it has been wild. And I mean, I'm experiencing some things here. I'm going to post a picture in the community tab, so I want you to go over there and take a look at that when I get this posted. So we're going to start tonight because we are definitely here, and we've all been. Hello there, everyone. I'm Lady Zelda with Seeing Crime, and we've been seeing a lot of crime, and we've been seeing a lot of things that are just really unexplainable. I have a question, and it is about #Hank, and that is, I want to know who he is. Well, is he defending someone, or is he prosecuting someone? Because he sure has been looking like he's defending one of the witnesses, or maybe even two of the witnesses, versus Karen Reed. So we're going to start out tonight, and thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed by now, please do me a favor and do that. We're going to have another giveaway very, very soon, and I don't want you to miss out. Hit that subscribe button, put your DNA on the like button, and share, comment, because that certainly helps me to bring these videos to you. So tonight we're going to lay out a foundation of the House of Zelda cards. Of course, our friend the Kipper deck, the mythic tarot deck that just gravitates to this case, and I've got the bicycle hidden deck, and quite frankly, this deck can really pull some things out. So we're going to see what's going on. I've got some other decks here to the side if we need them, and so let's get started. If you see anything in this cloth, please let me know. Let me know this energy, and we'll get started from here. This has been, I can't even describe the energy. I can't even describe what is happening. Because this has just been, I mean, this blows my mind. In all the years that I've been reading and working with law enforcement or just reading on cases, I have never, ever in my life seen a case like this. This case will go down in history. Decades, see, I can talk. Decades from now, they will still be talking about the Karen Reed case. But for right now, I'm here for it. All right, here we go, my darlings. I'm going to lay out a couple of cards from the House of Zelda. That one came up. Oh. A wolf in sheep's clothing. And I was asking about #Hank. Time is needed. I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that, because over the last few days, I've been seeing that there's more to come. February of 2025 and going into March are going to be just mind-blowing days. And it will start again this week. And believe me, it is hard to keep up. I seriously cannot even read ahead because things are changing that quickly. And that's okay with me. I'm here for it. This is interesting. Very interesting. A wolf in sheep's clothing. And no, for those of you who ask, do we think that #Hank has been put here to show the corruption in Massachusetts and in Canton and in the DA's office? But no, he's not there for that. No. He's not getting paid enough. No. All right, Kipper, here we come. I want to thank all of you. I just love you guys so much. Poverty. And you're hearing cats in the background, the energy. Seriously, they have been like on a hamster wheel all night. It has been crazy, but wait till you see this picture I'm going to post. And it was right after this second live stream that ended early Sunday morning. I would have kept going, but my devices started shutting down. If you haven't seen that, I'm going to link it. Ooh, look at this energy. I'm going to link it here in the video. I'm going to link it up here, and I might even put it in the description. You don't want to miss that. All right, here we are. I know who that is. So we have poverty, a mature man, great fortune, great wealth of information that is coming out. The main female, our dear Karen. I just love these cards. These are lovely. A wealthy man. And you know, that kind of looks like AJ to me. But we're going to see where the cards go. All right. So this 37, the poverty card, I mean, this is my indication. They ain't got nothing. I'm going to say it like that. They don't have a single thing. They feel if they just come out like a blaze, that this is going to intimidate or scare or make them turn around and believe me. The defense team of Karen Reed is going toe-to-toe. Not will, but is going toe-to-toe. I cannot wait to see that motion for dismiss to come out. This, I believe, is spicy meatball. And for those of you who wonder why I give these little, well, nicknames, because I don't want the algorithm to pick up things. I can say that. Great fortune of information. We will have a wealth of information. There's more to come, and there's things that we haven't even heard about. There are things that are about to come out that will kind of blow our minds, I think. But now we have Karen and we have AJ here. No personal implications on those two either. I'm just going to say we're not even going to go there. All right. I hear what people say and do. It's, you know, come on. All right, my darlings. The Mythic Tarot in the first card is this Page of Cups. A message, an announcement coming. And of course we know that. That announcement, I mean, we're going to start up again Thursday and Friday, I believe. They're preparing. There's the Six of Cups. You want to check out his arm? The Six of Pentacles. And the Seven of Wands. The Page of Cups is this announcement coming, and the Six of Cups means that everybody is racking their brain, meaning going back through the events that led up to January 29th of 2022, that led up to all these things, that led up to the demise of Officer John. And then we have the Six of Pentacles. This is a card that means giving. But I'm going to say this. Dr. Marie Russell, if we have that April 1st, which I don't know, but if we have that, Dr. Marie Russell is going to testify about Chloe. Not Chloe herself, but damage allegedly from Chloe. This is going to be very giving. And look at this. This is the CW begging not to bring it about. Why? Well, because you keep opening the can of worms. It keeps opening everything for all of this. It just keeps opening everything. Now, the Seven of Wands, look at this. This is the CW, and it looks like a fight, an argument, an upset among themselves. And it wouldn't surprise me because, have you noticed Lolly? Have you noticed how he sits there? listening, thinking, oh my gosh. But you know what else this is? This is the rhetoric that is happening because I'm going to maintain constantly, I'm going to maintain that these witnesses and these people do not want to testify again. The Queen of Wands, she is a fiery element that's pretty much going to make them testify if this goes forward. They're not going to get out of it. These witnesses are actually pushing for a dismissal because they can't think far enough ahead. They are pushing for a dismissal. This is going to be treacherous if they get up there and testify. Forget everything else. This will be treacherous. And I have a little tidbit that Microdots, bless him, verified with me last night in the second live stream. There's the Seven of Cups, making choices. You betcha. And the Six of Wands, that is winning. That is winning. And not only is it winning, it is laurel wreath winning, as in championship winning. And this is not the CW. This is Karen. This Queen of Wands is a card that if you have something that you want done, you better bleeding well do it. Because this Seven of Cups is basically saying you got some choices to make. You better look through things. You better make some choices because the defense is coming and there's nothing we can do about it. I mean, they can only shut down so many things, right? I mean, they can only shut down so many things. I'm just going to say, I still feel that there is a very good chance that ACLU filing with the SJC, with the other filing about the jury with the SJC, something is going to step in. March is going to be an eclectic month. Now, one thing that I will mention that Microdots did confirm, they're focused on this Hoss Long to die in the cold. That's one text or one search, rather, Google search that was deleted out of 4,665 searches. Really? Jen? Live on your phone, Munch? Jen? I'd like to know what these other searches are, but other than Raining Men, but there was another one. Another one, how long T.I. die in the cold, CLK or C. It was some typos there. That one wasn't deleted. So even, it's my understanding, now look, I'm not lawyer, I'm not law enforcement, I'm not an expert at medical, I'm not an expert at any of these things, and I'm not even going to pretend that I am, because these guys have it. They really know what they're talking about. I couldn't even keep up with them. But I'm a tarot profiler. I look at personalities, events, what's coming in the future. I'm a psychic medium. I've been doing this just shy of 50 years. That's right, 50. I know what to look for, and I will tell you that they all know, these people, every one of them that testified for the prosecution, for the state, this last trial that was a farce, they will be annihilated by the defense. Have these people tag team. Oh my goodness. You're going to see a lot of them shaking, wiping out the back of their pants, figuring out what the heck they can do, and start stumbling on their lives. Even worse, even worse than what they did this last time. So my question is this: who is #Hank really working for? Did he come in because these other people wouldn't take it? And they were thinking that Karen would either take a plea or she would do something or she would give in, and she's not. So is this, I think this is the proverbial tug of war between witnesses and Karen. Seriously. I want you to know, if you've ever wondered what hate looks like, watch this trial. Watch the motions. Watch Paul O'Keefe sit and do dagger eyes at Karen and the defense and the families and just watch. And those people. You're witnessing evil. Evil. That's hate and evil together. Evil. Hate, evil. You're watching this destruction. And you know Karen's going to be triumphant. I don't care what Judge Janine says. I don't care. I do not care what any of these people say. She is factually innocent. Not because I just like her, because I do like her. She is factually innocent. And let's talk about Arca. Everybody's scared of Arca. Well, I'm going to tell you something. Arca's testimony is based on physics. Physics of attraction, physics of the laws of science, and even supported by math. There's absolutely no way, if they got another physicist, another person who had a degree in physics that could get in there, and that's why they can't find nobody. Because they all agree with the defense witnesses, and they have to scrape the bottom of the barrel to get what they're getting, which is not good. You know what happens when you scrape the bottom of the barrel? You get all the rotten seeds. So there's still plenty. I want to turn this over. You see? We love this. There will be a gift, all right. There's unexpected joy, and I mean this gift of an unexpected, inexplainable, and a loss from the CW. They're putting a lot of thought into this, my friends. And listen, they know if they just trip, they will be going down in flames. So let's think about this a minute. Maybe because the reason they brought Hank in there, he is a defense attorney. Do you ever think about that? Because it sure feels like he's defending a couple of these witnesses, 3 of these witnesses. He thinks he knows what he's doing as far as prosecution, but it does not look like he knows the rules of the road. But look at the motions. And even Judge Bev is knocking them down one by one. They've not gotten a lot of leeway on this, on these witnesses. And now this coming weekend, the end of the week, they're going to let Mr. Green in. She's going to let him in to testify. And you're going to watch the snark come out of the old colony accented hashtag Hank. And you know, when I get upset like this, I can hardly talk, so forgive me for that. Because, you know, I don't call people the names that I wish I could. Okay, here we are. Those are swords, air elements, communications. But there's more to it than that. Look at this. Here is a discovery violation right here, and that's on the CW's part. Watch for it. These are the cross swords, means that the energy is being protected around Karen. This also means that this is an assault on her. Now, I don't mean a physical assault, but I mean, look at this. This is an assault on her. They want to cause her loss. Thank God these men, these are true. If you ever wanted to see what men look like, these are men. And I'm talking about the Karen Reed defense team, Eliza Little, integrity character, a lady, class act. This means that her life has been threatened. Her total existence has been threatened. Think about this. It could be you. It could be me. I would be up the river. There's no way I would have access to that kind of money. And here's the rub, my darlings. There's no guarantee. Now, with Karen, good always wins. Evil never wins. Good always wins. And you're going to see that. This fish, it foretells the future of bad luck, of failure, and disaster. This is for the CW now. It's not for Karen. This is all CW right here. Them crossing the swords, protecting the energy, making the threat to her just total existence. This is this foretelling of doom and gloom. The Four of Hearts is hurt from the past, regurgitating this hurt from the past and bringing it into the present so it affects her future. This book is a discovery, and it is mystery because you see it is not open. And these two together, for me, I'm not a lawyer, but it means a discovery violation. There's some type of discovery that we're going to hear about that ain't that good. I'm going to tell you. And then there's something else I want to share after I talk about this. Here we go, Zelda telling stories. Here we go. Long video. I just love you guys. Thank you so much. This Nine of Hearts. Now, this is a symbol that is the yes card. It's the wish fulfilled, the dreams come true, but it is also the yes card of a wealth, a trade, an occupation. So it is a discovery violation on the prosecution side. Now, there's a little tidbit of information I want to share with all of you. Because John's energy shared with me that those were not his socks when he was in the hospital. I got a confirmation, it was either yesterday, the day before, either Friday or Saturday, that when he went in for the autopsy, the only thing he had on were his socks. Do you know that ME asked for his clothes? And she asked Proctor where they were, and he was supposed to get them to her, and he didn't. He withheld those to a certain degree. Now, why? Why? Just hypothetical, were they being laundered again? Hypothetically? Because this is something. This is not good. Because he was clothed when he went into the hospital. They took his clothes off, and it was up to Trooper Proctor, who also will have his hearing coming up on the 10th. What's going to happen to him? I think they're trying to position him too, because quite frankly, if I were these bad actors and I realized that I was being thrown under the bus by this nucleus of people, they're not a family, but a nucleus of people, I'd be scared. So should Proctor. They're throwaways. Higgy and Proctor. can be just tossed to the wind. And I'm going to tell you, it's looking like if they bear down on Higgy or Proctor, and could it be that Proctor is waiting for this new, I mean, I would be scared if I were him. I would be seeking some type of something, and I bet you he has already talked with them. 10 to 1. 10 to 1 he has talked with them. Let's see what this hidden deck says. 10 to 1 both of them. Now we know Higgy has. Who was he talking to at 1:34 in the morning? Did you see this? I just said this. Do you know whose card this is? This is a King of Spades. This is Brian Albert's card. He's a Virgo. I was asking that question and that came out. A lot of energy here. 5 of Diamonds. Some heavy-duty decisions, and that 9 of Spades is not good. The spades are not good cards. It depends on the degree of the cards around them and the severity of the cards around them, and so far, this ain't good. This isn't good. The 9 of Spades gives us an indication that there's a lot of imagination happening. In fact, it's a warning to these people to curb their imagination because it is going wild. And with this 7 of Spades, they're frustrated because they can't really find out too much of going on because, I mean, after all, they're being watched. So texts, emails, calls, they don't know. And it would even be known if they bought burner phones or made up any. So there's just no way that they can even communicate except in person. And I can bet you 2 to 1 that Proctor has not been invited into that communication, and also Higgy Baby has not. Those guys are on their own. So who has Hanky been? Oh, look at that. Who's Hanky been? Is he a prosecutor or is he a defense attorney? Well, here it kind of tells the tale. This 4, and I know you've heard me before, but please indulge me in case somebody hasn't heard this. The 4 of Clubs is a card that, even though clubs are okay, this card is not so good. It's because when you look down upon it, it looks like a 4-poster bed. And during the Renaissance times, this card meant getting in bed with the devil. It means that you can be swindled. You know what swindled means. It means a mistrust, miscommunication, manipulation, hurt, evilness. I mean, think about when you get in bed with the devil, and that's metaphorically speaking. There's no good outcome. This is upsetting, yes. And you know me, I'm getting upset and I say all these things. I can't talk and I get fuddled. But let's step out of this for a minute and let's just think. You think it's bad just think about them. You don't hardly hear. People see that they're around town and they're doing, but think about it. Think about it. They are so well known worldwide, it will take them forever to recover, if they ever do. There are so many lies, violations, sanctions. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see what can happen. To me, Karen just needs to be sitting there with a little pen. Where's mine? I'll show you. I'll show you what she needs to be doing. She needs to be sitting there with a little pen, and she needs to write, okay, this one did this. So do we add them to the list for civil suit? Check. This one did this. This one made me lose my job and my integrity, and they said all these things. Yeah, we'll add them too. Check. That's exactly what needs to happen, my darlings. So let's get a final, thanks for indulging me in my silliness. Thanks for being here so much. Let's get a final word. Final word, my darlings. And forgive my cats in the background. Like I said, they are just, it is an energy crazy today. 10 of Wands. This is the CW getting caught up. They are their own worst enemy. They are forming their own little jail. And I'm going to say this King of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords usually shows up. That's Auntie Bev. But this King of Swords represents the SJC, the Supreme Court. Got a sword straight up, meaning doing the right thing, the straight and narrow, but the scales of justice, weighing out to do the right thing. They're taking a little bit. It would not surprise me if they came back with something, even that they had to poll the jury. It would not surprise me, any of those things. The CW knows what is about to happen, and that's why they're in this ferocious mode. You see Hanky, he's ferocious coming out. Thank God Karen doesn't have to get on the stand. I have to say that. But my darlings, I could go on, but let's get a final word from the House of Zelda. Final word, and by the way, so many of you asked me about these cards, and they're really expensive to reproduce. But I'm looking into reducing them maybe into a deck this size, and maybe making them a combination of a Cartomancy. Well, you know who that is? That's Jawbone. That's an Aries, the sign for Aries. I'm sorry, Aquarius, pardon me. I don't know why I'm thinking of Aries. Aquarius. That's Jennifer. So we've got Jennifer, the fixer, the manipulator, the ringleader. And then we got Brian Halbert. Final word. So we'll see. I'll keep you posted on these cards. And also, I will have Kipper decks available. I'm working on a Kipper deck e-guide for each and every one of you that want to learn how. I've got some other decks that are coming. So here we are, my darlings. Here we are. You remember what I said, that John basically said that he was going to haunt them. This is for the witnesses. They are being haunted by this past. Yes, past, you see. Pardon me. Haunted by the past. And I got to tell you something. I guarantee 100% it ain't going to stop. Thank you so much, my darlings. And you know what? We just passed the anniversary for Sandra Birchmore on February 1st. Prayers for her and that baby. We think of them as well. Thank you for being here. Please do me a favor. Subscribe, like, comment, share. And I'm going to see you soon. I got more coming. Thanks so much, my darlings. And we'll see you. Bye-bye.